Right, I've got a jet washer in, a petrol powered one, and it's not working. And I've checked the carburetor and it's got a little bit of sludge in the bottom, cleaned it out, it's got a spark. It felt like it got compression, but when I did a compression check, it didn't have any compression at all. And I've took the timing cover off and the valves are strange. I'm going to show you what I mean. Just to show you the gauge is working. So take these 4 screws out, the cover, and it'll just come off easy. Now I'm going to use this piece of nylon pipe to show you where the piston is in relation to the valves and see what you think. Let me just get ready. Exhaust is open, piston is going down, piston at bottom, exhaust closed, inlet open. So you shouldn't have the inlet open at the bottom. So the piston's coming up, inlet still open, piston at the top dead centre, inlet nearly closed, piston going down, piston going down, everything closed, bottom dead centre, everything closed, coming up, exhaust going down, opening, top dead centre, exhaust opening, bottom dead centre, bottom dead centre, inlet open again. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll draw a chart out for you. Well, I've done a chart. As you can see, it's not quite perfect. It should be sparking at top dead centre and valves are open, so you're not getting no compression. Yeah, so this is the timing must have jumped round, so we'll have to take the engine out or apart. So your piston would rise and both valves would be closed, so it would be trying to compress nothing. And as it got to the top, the exhaust valve opens, so it just pushes whatever in and out the exhaust, then sucks air out the exhaust. Inlet opens, the exhaust closes, piston comes up, pushes whatever is in the piston out the carburetor. Inlet valve closes, and then it just moves through in the vacuum again, sucks the vacuum, comes back here, presses the vacuum out the exhaust, so there's nothing really going on, and it's trying to pop at one or two of these stages, the spark's going off and nothing's going to happen. So instead of being just there, it should really be just there. So piston goes up, when the exhaust valve's open, pushes the gases out, gets to the top, inlet valve open, the exhaust valve closes, comes down, sucks in fresh air, closes there when the piston's at bottom, piston comes up, compresses the gas, spark plug goes pop, pushes the piston back down, exhaust valve opens, pushes the waste gas out, exhaust valve closes, inlet valve opens, sucks some more fresh air in again with petrol, and then back to the bang. Take the pump off now. Oh dear, it's a bit tight. Oh, was easy as that, look. Who would have thought it? We're presuming this is the drain plug down here. It must be. It's got a little washer on it, look, so. Here we go. And it says 0.6 of a litre. I'll leave that. I'm going to have a cigarette while that's draining off. All drained off. Don't forget to put the screw back in. I put it at an angle, by the way, so it drains off better. Here's the oil. Not very clean. So we've just got to undo these 12mm bolts now. 6 of them. Before we go any further, we'll just give it a blow off. All the bolts look the same size. I think they've got a bit of Loctite on them ones. So you can't mix them up. What do you think the chances of this coming off then? Got a bit of a pry point there, look. Oh, there we go. What about the gasket? Is the gasket coming on, or is it broken already? It's stuck behind that dowel, look, so we'll make sure we get the gasket off the dowels before we pull it off any further. I think we've got to make a new gasket up, to be honest. Broken. Oh, are we saving the gasket? I'll get my Stanley knife. Well, the gasket's not been saved. It's split there, look. And oh, there's a little bit of damage. I wonder if that's... There's a mark there where the timing should be, and I think they're both lined up. How strange. As you can see, there's the crankshaft, and there's 2 marks, look. So if I brought this back round, if I can do it, I'll try and do it by hand. I'll try and do it by the lever. I've just turned it all the way around by the lever, and this was trying to come off, and they're not lined up, but it's not a lot. But I thought they was lined up before. This must have jumped out slightly, but I don't know. Get it to a position where both the valves are loose, and you should be able to pull this out. Yeah. There's your camshaft, look. Looks alright, doesn't it? Oh, it's got an advance and retard thing on there. I wonder if that's working alright. That might be adjusting the cam timing. I'll try and keep it in focus, but this is strange. This piece here, look, it moves. And that would explain, this exhaust valve, that would explain, if this was over here, why the exhaust valve is opening slightly when it shouldn't be, because the tappet's coming over there, the lifter. Yes, this should be down there for some reason. I don't know what this arm does. Oh dear. Just have a quick look with the magnet. Nothing on there. Check the oil. Now the cam, look, it looks alright everywhere apart from there. It's got a little bit of a nick out the side, and just inside the teeth you can just see something where something jammed in. So I presume whatever was on here has got jammed in onto the outside, but I can't find anything in the oil. I've been around with my magnet, so, and I don't really know what this does. I mean, is this supposed to be a thing to lift the cam up, lift the exhaust cam up slightly to decompress it? Do we need that? I mean, is that all it does? The ignition doesn't seem to be connected to this. The ignition, it seems quite tight as well. So it's obviously got a weight there. That's the counterweight. That's the counterweight to pull it out, isn't it, when it gets spinning? But this is jamming up on there, so I might bend it out slightly. And it looks like on there that there was a spring on that bit there. And it also looks like, oh, can you see that? I'm just trying to focus in a bit. It also looks like there was a little bit of a spring on there. There's a little bit of a mark. Is it that side? Yeah, just there, look, can you see that? There's a little mark there. So perhaps the spring went all the way round here to pull this backwards and forwards. But with that, oh, I don't know, I'm just going to bend that over for a start. Well, I've bent that one out of the way and it just certainly moves back on its own now. So it's obviously a counterweight, and I'll see if I can get something hooked up to there just to see if that does work. So I've got it in what I think is the right position. It's the inlet's opening when the piston's going down, and everything's, the exhaust is, sorry, yeah, anyway, it's alright, I'll show you in a minute. I'll just put the side cover back on so it don't pop off. Right, you can just see the push rods there, look, inlet, outlet, and so the piston's at the top, bottom at the minute. So the piston's coming up. I can't see what I'm doing. And the exhaust is coming up. So top dead centre, going down. Inlets up. At bottom, everything's closed. Compression, ignition, down, power stroke, exhaust stroke, exhaust, piston up, piston top to centre, inlet up, open. There you go. Now it's got to put these back on. We'll do a compression check. To undo the rockers, put your 14mm there and 10mm there and undo it, and then obviously when you get it set with this, tighten it down with that one to lock it off. I don't know what the distance is yet. I'm just going to do it roughly just for the test. Okay then, so let's give it a go. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's jammed up. That might be the compression jamming it up. Perhaps it does need that decompression. Oh, that's better. Next we need to find some cardboard to make a gasket, and I was lucky to find this box. But I've marking it out with pen and best you can. So we're going to try this out. A nice new gasket made. I did find an extra dowel on the floor, but it could go in there, but there's nowhere for it to go on there, so it's strange. So I'll leave it out. One thing I did find is this bearing was poking out quite a bit, I've knocked it down, it's gone down about 2 or 3 mil. So that could have been pushing onto this plastic perhaps, I don't know. We'll just check whether it spins round. It's alright then. I'm going to jack this side up to put the oil in because it's a bit easier, because there's not a very good nozzle on there, but that'll be alright, won't it? I've got some oil, synthetic oil it is, not the right one, but if it's get it working then we'll use the right one. There's 700ml in there, and I've marked down where 100ml is, so it'll have 600ml to go down to there. Well, I've left it half hour and there's no leaks, so if this does work then we're all happy, but if it doesn't we'll have to get another camshaft, because it might be hard work to turn the engine over if it's got no decompression valve fitted. Oh, sorry about that, I've had a can of lager as normal. Jesus. Oh! Oh dear. Made the decompression valve. Oh, that nearly went, but nearly took my hand off. Yeah, that nearly took my hand off there, snatching back the cord, so it definitely needs that decompression valve on the cam, but there you go people. How about knackered now? That will go eventually, but that's too dangerous. Well, thanks for watching everybody, and I hope I have some good luck with it. Cheers!